Phoenix is a secondary 3, 4, and 5 high school. We service all of the students from the Sorrel-Fort-Laurier School Board. So for this entire area, we have roughly 60 places every year, and 30 of those places open up in the beginning of every year. There is an application process. We tend to prioritize students that have shown us that academically they're capable of doing the work, but for whatever reason they're not being successful in their regular school. So we prioritize students that are looking to make changes in their behavior, changes in their habits, and that are capable of making those changes and want to work with us.
When you come to Phoenix, the main thing is you work on yourself and your personal challenges. Get prepared, not just academically, but with your personal life and how you're going to move forward.
What I like about Phoenix is its environment. It's very family-like, and because the classes are smaller, it's easy for it to be more personal for every student.
Phoenix helped me be more comfortable to be able to come into school.
If there was someone who wanted to come to Phoenix, I would tell them to not give up and continue to trust the program and the staff here that is there to help them.
At Phoenix, we have a non-punitive approach, and what that means is it doesn't mean our students don't have consequences for their behaviors or their choices. If there's a conflict between two students, it doesn't mean that they're automatically suspended. It means that we'll sit down with them, for example, and talk about conflict resolution, what we can do to fix the situation, how we could do things a bit differently in the future.
One time I was not having a very good day, and I stormed out of class and I slammed the door. The teacher came to me and he was like, "Hey, I know you're having a bad day." I told him why I was not having a very good day, and he sent me home for the day, and I came back the next day and I got my education back and I didn't miss any classes, and now I'm better. I've learned from my mistakes.
We want our teenagers to be able to learn from these mistakes and to grow and to be able to handle, for example, conflict in a more appropriate way in the future too.
Yeah, there's a Zen room as well, which is just a place where you can go and calm down if ever you know, you feel anxious or you feel angry, whatever. And there's also a music room, which I like to use a lot, where they have drums and some guitars and some pianos. So you won't be bored here.
I feel like Phoenix is more structured. I feel like the teachers are more like on the students. Like if you're not doing your work, you know, they like check up on you. They like, you know, you're not gonna be missing random assignments.
If they're grumpy or something like that, like we'll sit down with them, we'll see what's going on. So like sometimes there might be something going on at home that's bothering them, or sometimes it might be, you know, problems with their boyfriends or girlfriends, or sometimes it's somebody in their class that's getting on their nerves. So we'll speak with them about that. We'll offer, you know, to sit down perhaps with the other party and try and, you know, like bring them to communicate between each other so that they can come up with solutions so that they can live together and get through the school year. It's a very, very small school, so they need to be able to see people and be around people. So we sit down with them and we help them build some tools so that they can communicate and work through conflict or work through whatever, anxiety.
I like most the teachers and the staff here. I have a personal connection towards them, and they know everything about me. So if I'm ever feeling down or whatever, they'll help me, and I'll continue doing my work in class.
In other places in the world, you can kind of feel smaller, but like when you come here, I think you can find, yeah, you feel like an individual more, I find.
You feel seen.
Yeah, and they let you like be yourself, like
no
you
dress
said.
codes.
Yeah, there's no dress codes. You can wear what you want. So
where I came from, I went a long way through the school, and they just helped me in general.
I used to be really scared of going out, and like I was really quiet, but after just like a year here, I completely came out of my shell, and I found people that I love to be around and people that like me. And it's
all of the students that are here at Phoenix, in fact, part of an admission requirement at Phoenix is willingness to work on oneself. So everybody that's here has something that they're working on, and I think because everyone, staff included, but I think because everyone has that openness and also because we're working on stuff, we form links that they might not be able to do in a larger school setting.
At the school, there's a great family feel, and they do things specifically to enforce that. For example, we have a family feast every Friday, which is where we're all able to sit together and eat together, and people that who would normally, like, you would never see talking or you wouldn't think they'd get along, but they're able to converse over the meal and become friends.
Oftentimes, the students will refer to the school as like their Phoenix family. On Fridays, we have our Phoenix family feast where we all sit down together and eat and share and, you know, get to know each other even better.
On every Friday, there's a family feast, so don't bring your lunch in on Friday. Also, you don't really have to bring a lunch ever. There's always food. There's breakfast and lunch foods at all times. Waking up in the morning, it's already a tough time getting to school. I'm not thinking about making a sandwich in the morning, so it's nice to be able to get here and then at lunch, I'll have a bagel and then put some cream cheese. They always got cream cheese, that's good. I like cream cheese.
Since they're here with us for 3 years, we end up building such strong relationships that, like, even beyond graduation, we are now like attending weddings and baby showers from former students. So yeah, it's a much closer knit kind of feel in the building.
We've had like students that would be like in their old school, like they would be like in fights all the time, you know, like, and would be very aggressive, and yet they come here and they're like, oh, helping someone carry their bag down the stairs because they're having trouble like with their mobility. So it's kind of weird. Like when students start to come here, they start to let down those barriers a little bit of what they were in their old school.
I found people I really love here, and just being around people that I love and teachers that are so supportive, it touches my heart, and I think it's an experience I'll keep with me in my soul for a very long time. So.
It's sad when school is off.
Yeah, I like to be here. It's like I look forward to it. So it's the first time in my life that I can look forward to coming.
Yeah, that's insane. Looking forward to coming to school is something insane about this place.
Which is something I couldn't have dreamed of before. So I'm really, really grateful for the school.
Instead of dread, it's excitement.
Exactly.
It's really a fun place. It's a wonderful place to work. It's a big family environment. We love all of our kids, the staff. We have a good time together, and we all learn and we become our best selves. And that's basically, I think, the main thing that we're hoping for all of our students is that they become their best selves. Whatever that best self is, we're here to help you, and we hope you become a member of our family.